Hello and welcome to the Sacred Truth channel. Today I want to take you beyond any superficial reflection into a space where truth is not just understood, it is felt. A space where the words of the Bible are not beautiful quotes, but sharp tools to cut through illusion and reveal the raw reality of your life. Before we continue, I want you to do something simple, yet powerful. Type now in the comments, "I need to stand firm." If you have ever felt lost, disoriented, emotionally adrift, unsure of which path to take, this message is for you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because here we don't talk about theories, we talk about real transformation, confronting yourself, awakening to a life worth living. We live in a world that seems broken, but let me tell you something. The brokenness you see outside is only a reflection of what is inside. People change their opinions as easily as changing clothes. Values are molded and distorted with every new trend. Emotions are treated as if they were absolute rules. And many of us have become prisoners of fleeting feelings, allowing them to guide decisions that shape our lives irrevocably. And the most dangerous part of all this is not the instability of the world. It's that many have already gotten used to it. They have learned to survive but never to live. They have normalized internal confusion, accepting emotional mediocrity as if it were inevitable. It is in this scenario that Ephesians 6 emerges as a direct, urgent and irrevocable call. Not as an ancient book speaking of wars and armor, but as a manual of spiritual and emotional survival for the broken world we live in. Because standing firm is not about appearances. It is not about seeming strong or spiritual. Standing firm is a silent act of resistance, a daily positioning that requires courage, discipline, and a clarity that few are willing to seek. Let's be honest, standing firm is difficult. It's not something you decide and then it's done. Like turning on a light in a dark room. It's a constant construction. It's deciding to remain calm when everyone around you is lost. It's maintaining clarity when everyone is confused. It's keeping your identity when the world tries to mold it by force. It's choosing truth when everyone chooses the convenient lie. And this requires courage. Courage to face your own soul. Courage to confront your habits. Courage to notice the choices you have made and are making that pull you away from who you are truly meant to become. The instability of the world does not start outside of you. It starts within. In disorganized thoughts, uncontrolled emotions, unreflective decisions, inverted priorities. And if you do not notice this, life begins to drive you instead of being driven by you. We react to feelings, take the easiest path, avoid discomfort, and little by little drift away from what really matters. That is why so many people live feeling empty, even when everything seems fine on the outside. Because the real battle is not out there. The real battle is within. It is in the silence of the mind, in moments of solitude, in invisible choices that no one sees, but which shape your entire life. Ephesians 6 calls us to awaken, to realize that standing firm is not about controlling the world. It's about not losing control of yourself. It's about maintaining clarity when everything is confusing, direction when everything is uncertain, identity when everything around you tries to erase who you are. It is a silent, intimate, daily struggle, yet extremely powerful. And here comes the hardest part. Standing firm will demand more than just willpower. It will require that you face parts of yourself that you prefer to ignore. It will require that you question habits you have normalized as harmless. It will require that you let go of choices that seem small, trivial, yet slowly pull you away from your true purpose. Because no one gets lost suddenly. People get lost gradually, in small decisions repeated daily, almost imperceptibly yet profoundly transformative. Each choice creates a pattern. Each habit forms an identity. Each unchecked thought builds the path you walk, often without you even realizing it. And that is exactly why standing firm has become rare. Because it requires awareness, responsibility, courage, most prefer to go with the flow, blame circumstances, justify their own mistakes, and live on autopilot. But Ephesians 6 does not give that option. It calls you to something higher, to live in such a way that you are not guided by what you feel, but by what is true, by what is right, by what builds within you a foundation that cannot be shaken. Now I want you to ask yourself, if you continue living the way you do today, without questioning anything, without adjusting anything, without taking responsibility for your thoughts and choices, where will that take you? Every decision, no matter how small, creates direction. Every repetition creates a path. And the danger is not just making mistakes. It's living without noticing the path you are building until one day you look back and realize you were not the protagonist of your life. You were just a passenger carried by the current. Standing firm then is not just a spiritual recommendation. It is a vital necessity to avoid getting lost, to avoid becoming someone who lives without purpose, without awareness, without direction, to avoid reaching a point in life where you realize you are led by circumstances instead of living intentionally. If you feel this within you now, comment, "I will not live on autopilot," because recognizing this is the first step. And if you want to continue receiving messages that awaken you, confront you, and pull you out of your comfort zone, subscribe to the channel now. This is only the beginning, because standing firm is not just about resisting what is wrong. It is about building something within you that cannot be easily shaken. It is about developing an internal foundation so solid that even when everything around you changes, you remain unshakable. This does not happen by chance. It is built, decision by decision, day by day, choice by choice. And it all begins the moment you decide to stop living on autopilot. So take a deep breath, feel it. Allow every word here to touch your soul, because the journey that begins now is not just about surviving. It is about becoming firm amidst chaos, solid amidst instability, unshakable amidst confusion. If you have come this far, it is because something inside you is waking up, something that no longer wants to live on autopilot, that no longer wants to be carried by circumstances, that no longer wants confusion and instability to dictate the course of your life. And now it is time to understand how to stand firm, not as an abstract idea, but as a daily practice, a conscious decision, almost an art of living amidst chaos. First, you need to realize that standing firm begins with mental clarity. Your mind is the most silent and dangerous battlefield that exists. If you do not train it, if you do not organize it, the external world will take advantage of your internal disorder. Think of it like a ship at sea. You cannot control the waves. You cannot stop the storms, but you can hold the helm steady. Mental clarity is your helm. It is realizing which thoughts deserve attention, which habits are diverting you from the path, which decisions are building something solid within you, and which are leading you to the abyss, slowly, almost imperceptibly. And here is a truth few want to hear. The greatest enemy of your firm purpose is within you. It is the fears you avoid, the doubts you ignore, the emotions you suppress, and the desires you let grow uncontrolled. Each time you give in to impulse, each time you let laziness, distraction, or complacency take over, you lose strength. And it is precisely here that Ephesians 6 gives us direction. Putting on the armor is not just about protecting yourself from the external world, but shielding yourself against your own weaknesses that whisper, "It doesn't matter. It's not worth it. You'll deal with it later." But standing firm is not just about defense. It is also about acting with purpose. Imagine a warrior on a plain surrounded by sandstorms, lightning splitting the sky, and winds trying to knock him down. He does not remain merely in a defensive position. He advances with every calculated step, every deliberate move, every strategic choice. Standing firm is exactly that, knowing when to retreat, when to advance, when to observe, and when to confront but always maintaining your base, your center, your inner strength that no one can take away. And for this inner strength to become real, emotional discipline is required, because the world will try to pull you into immediate reactions, automatic responses, impulsive decisions. Every day you will be tested, at work, at home, on social media, in your relationships, in your own emotions. And if you do not have discipline, you will give in. You will react. You will be carried away by the current. Emotional discipline is not about suppressing feelings. It is about observing the feelings, understanding where they come from, consciously deciding how to respond, and choosing actions that build rather than destroy your life. Another essential piece to standing firm is awareness of your priorities. Ephesians 6 reminds us that the battle is real but often invisible. You are not only fighting external circumstances, but forces that seek to erode your focus, your faith, and your integrity. And to maintain firmness, you need to identify what truly matters, what is worth investing your time, energy, and emotions in. Without this, you get lost in the trivial, the superficial, the urgent that seems important but is only distraction. Clarity about priorities is the rope that keeps you secure while the world tries to drag you into the void. Now let's talk about spiritual resilience. Standing firm is not simply resisting. It is growing under pressure. Imagine steel being forged in fire. Every challenge, every frustration, every pain you face can break you, or it can strengthen you. Standing firm is choosing to be strengthened. It is choosing that every blow, every failure, every rejection, every fear faced is a brick in the construction of your inner strength. And this requires courage. Courage to look within. Courage to confront your own shadow. Courage to accept pain and transform it into fuel for the life you want to build. And perhaps the most powerful step of all is maintaining a daily commitment to your true identity. Who are you really when no one is watching? When all distractions disappear, when all masks fall, who remains? Standing firm is not allowing the world or circumstances to define you. It is not allowing past mistakes to steal your courage. It is not allowing the opinions of others to dictate your worth. Standing firm is remembering daily, I am more than what happens to me. I am more than my fears, doubts, and failures. I am solid. I am purpose. I am resistance. And to close this second part, I want you to visualize something. Imagine a tree with deep roots embedded in rocks, enduring winds, storms, and droughts. The tree bends but does not fall. It feels the storm's impact, but its base remains firm. Each root is a decision, each branch a conscious action, each leaf a choice to live with purpose. Standing firm is being that tree, no matter the intensity of the storm, no matter the chaos of the world around. What matters is that you do not yield, do not break, and continue to grow, day by day, choice by choice. If you feel something profound now, comment, I choose to stand firm, because this declaration is more than words. It is a pact with yourself. And if you want to keep receiving messages that challenge your mind, strengthen your soul, and inspire you to live with purpose, subscribe to the channel now, because standing firm is not about luck. It is not about circumstances. It is about decision, awareness, and courage. And the decision starts today. If you have come this far, then you already understand something very deep. Standing firm is not just about resisting the external world. It is about confronting the world within yourself. It is about facing fears, doubts, emotions, and choices that for years you let grow like invisible roots that erode your peace, strength, and clarity. Now let's take it to the deepest level. The level where true transformation happens, the level of conscious action. unwavering courage and absolute integrity. Imagine for a moment a fortress surrounded by every imaginable force, furious winds, cutting rain, thunder that seems to announce the end, enemies attacking from all sides. This fortress is your life, and every wall is built by your choices, your values, your faith, and your discipline. Standing firm means not only resisting the attack, it means continuously strengthening every wall, every tower, every foundation, even when everything around screams for you to yield. And here is where the armor of Ephesians 6 becomes real, not as a distant metaphor, but as a life strategy. The belt of truth is recognizing reality, who you are, and where you want to go. Without this clarity, you will be carried away by the wind like leaves lost in chaos. The breastplate of righteousness is keeping your heart and intentions pure, choosing to act rightly even when no one watches. The shoes of peace are walking with purpose, even on unstable terrain, knowing that each conscious step builds a solid path for the future. The shield of faith is believing in your own worth, in your inner strength, and in the direction you have chosen, blocking any doubt, fear, or attack that tries to knock you down. The helmet of salvation is protecting the mind from thoughts that want to paralyze you or convince you that you cannot succeed. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word, is the active weapon that cuts illusions, fears, and lies, transforming every challenge into an opportunity for growth. But standing firm goes beyond protection. It requires active courage, because the world will try to convince you that resistance is useless. It will try to make you believe that adapting to chaos is the safest path. It will try to steal your determination with distractions, criticism, frustration, and comparisons. Every day will be a silent battle. Every interaction, every piece of news, every challenge will test your firmness. And it is precisely in these moments, when the world seems most hostile, when the storm is most intense, that standing firm becomes more than a choice. It becomes a declaration of inner power. Nothing and no one will divert me from my purpose. Now I want you to visualize something profound. A raging river trying to destroy a bridge. The bridge represents you, your decisions, and your integrity. Each wave is a temptation, each rock an obstacle, each current an old fear resurfacing. Standing firm is resisting the water's pressure, keeping each pillar solid, even when the river threatens to sweep everything away. It is not allowing the current to take your faith, your consciousness, and your strength. It is choosing to build each day with firmness, reinforcing the bridge with courage, discipline, and clarity. And here is the most important point. Standing firm is not about never falling. It is about always rising, about never giving up, about becoming unshakable in essence. Each failure is a lesson. Each difficulty is an opportunity for growth. Each moment of fear or doubt is a chance to strengthen your soul. Standing firm is turning every blow, every fall, every mistake into bricks that reinforce the fortress of your life. And that is why I want you to make a commitment now, not with the world, not with anyone else, but with yourself. Comment, "I am unshakable," because these words are more than a declaration. They are a pact with your own inner strength, with your clarity, with your faith. They are the turning point between living on autopilot and living intentionally, between being carried by chaos and becoming the rock in the middle of the storm. In the end, standing firm is about a daily choice, about observing every thought, every habit, every impulse, every decision, about not allowing anything to break your foundation, distort your vision, or steal your purpose. It is about being aware of the battle, putting on your armor and advancing with courage. It is about becoming someone who, even in a broken world, remains whole, solid, unshakable. So take a deep breath. Feel this truth. Acknowledge that the world may be broken, that people may be lost, that circumstances may be hostile. But you do not have to be. You can be firm. You can be strong. You can be unshakable. And it starts now, in this very moment, with every conscious choice you make from this point forward. If this message touched you deeply, comment, "I stand firm," and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because together we will continue building this solid foundation, learning to resist, grow, and stand firm even in a world that seems broken. Because standing firm is not just about surviving, it is about living consciously, powerfully, and unshakably. And when you do, everything around you changes.